Good afternoon, everybody. Don't know what time it is for you all. I am experimenting with different times, so this is why this is at a different time than we did last time. So I don't know how this is going to work for people. I don't know if more or less people are going to show up, but we'll see. Maybe I'll be writing by myself. That's fine. I know it's pretty bright, and I know that you get a glorious view of my kitchen, so sorry. I didn't feel like turning my desk this week, so we're in my kitchen. It's where my dual monitor is. Also, my cats are wrestling right now, so if you hear cats screeching, that's what that is. Give it a few minutes, let some people kind of trickle in here. Then we can get into introductions. I thought it would also be fun to since it's the end of the month, to have a chat about what we accomplished, what your goals are for March, that sort of thing. So brainstorm that. It's a nice kitchen. What? Thank you. It's pretty crappy, actually. My only counter is that little space right there. That's it. So, yeah, it's awesome. My cats are fine, I swear, if you can hear that. Sorry. That's just how they like to wrestle. Hello. Good to see you again. Hopefully we'll get some stuff done, especially as cats are wrestling. Sorry. Maybe just another minute or so. Let some people trickle in. More like distracting. I had a video chat with my editor yesterday, and I had to put on headphones because they were so distracting. Normally, the noise doesn't bother me, but it was bad yesterday. Yeah, I've actually found that I get more distracted with noise versus less. Like, I used to have to write to music, even just as like soon as a year ago. I guess close, not soon. But now I pretty much just write in silence. And it doesn't have to be like dead complete silence, but like I can't handle a lot of chaos around me or anything like that. And any music or anything I put in headphones distracts me while I'm trying to write. So that's been fun. Guys. Okay. All right. It's been about a couple minutes. So I asked a little bit ago, since it is I can't believe tomorrow's the end of February already. I know February is a really short month, but I feel like we should have at least another week. But yeah, did you have any goals for February? Did you accomplish those? Do you have any goals for March? Kind of what are those? So for me, actually I have my list. Let's pull it up and see how I did. So my goals for this month were to finish and submit the short story that I was actually working on last time that we did this. That was The Hells of Notre Dame. That was for Ink and Fable Publishing's Fractured Folklore anthology. I did finish that. I submitted that. It was, the limit was 12,000 words, and mine was like, I feel like 11,800 something. It was very close to the limit, but hey, I fit it all in there. I submitted it. I was really proud of it. So that got done. What else did I do? Bloodlust is with beta readers. Not all of it. I sent it in sections. So that is with them right now. I asked people who had never read it before specifically to give me some fresh set of eyes, fresh feedback. It's been fantastic. I got a really good group of people this time. So they have, I think right now, the first 25 chapters, and I think a few of them are waiting on me to send them more. So I'm going to be doing that. That's what I'm going to be working on. I want to get them up to, by Monday, I want to be able to send them chapters 26 through 30. So I will be working on chapter 30. I'm going to be doing some rewriting, like splicing kind of thing. I'm taking stuff from earlier drafts and deciding what I want to keep and kind of merging it into one fresh document. And then I'm going to go over that and make it pretty later, but that's what I will be doing during this. And then my other goal, I'll pull it up here on screen just to do a little bit of self-plug, sorry. gotta do it with the captive audience. But as you can see here, my story that's going to be included in this anthology, Imperial Devices, is going to release on March 30th. So if that interests you at all, it's a collection of steampunk stories. I truthfully don't know what the rest of the stories are because I haven't read them. It was selected by the publisher. So my story is, it is definitely for an adult audience. It is a romance. So I took the steampunk setting and I have two characters who kind of, they were old lovers, but they have kind of reconciled with each other, and they go on a little adventure together. So that's my story. There are a few content warnings for like adult content. There is a sex scene in there, so if that's not your thing, then I wouldn't recommend it. But otherwise, go nuts. If you would like to read a sample, you actually can do that because the paperback is actually available right now. I don't know how or why that happened. The official release date is not until the 30th, but they did release the paperback early. So my story's first. So I got the little privilege of having my story have a little sample. So if you would like to read it, a little bit of it, and see if it's for you, you can definitely do that. It's on Amazon. Under my name. If you search my name, you'll find it. But yeah, if you want to read a couple pages, you are more than welcome to do that. See if it's for you. So yeah, so if that's your thing, feel free. But now I can go through, if you guys want to comment kind of what your goals are, what you accomplished in February. If you want to do goals for March, if you have any, we can talk about that for a little bit before we get started with our first little sprint here. Hello, Pat. Yeah, I had wondered if this time was better for you a little bit earlier in the day because I know you are in South Africa. So thank you for joining us all the way from there. That's awesome. I also revamped my website, and I know how much work it is. So congratulations for doing that. Yeah, I revamped my website a few weeks ago. I got my newsletter up and running. So March, you want to get your next book released. That's awesome. I wish you the best of luck with that. That is no small feat. Thank you. I was excited. When I saw that cover, I knew that I wanted to be part of that. So I was very excited and very happy to be included with that. I guess I didn't talk about my goals for March. Let's see. I broke down my year. I think just to continue what I've been doing, because I won't have anything. Imperial Devices is releasing on the 30th, but I won't have anything else releasing here for a little while. So goals are to get Bloodlust definitely finished. I would like that to be released later this year. It's definitely possible. My editor's waiting on it, so stop making her mad and just get it to her. But yeah, Bloodlust is very close to being done. So continue working on that. The next things up after that will be to start working on Bloodlust has a prequel novella that I would like to write. So it's shorter, so about 8 chapters. I think around 40,000 words is what it's projected to be. So maybe it'll end up being a short novel. I don't know. And then I have another retelling I would like to do after that. That'll be Peter Pan retelling. That's going to be short too, probably just around maybe 10,000 or so words. So I don't expect that to be very long. So I like to cool off with short projects in between the longer ones. So Bloodlust has definitely been a long one coming. So that is kind of, I don't think that's all going to happen during March. So don't think I'm like a fast writer or insane, because that's not going to happen. But that's what I would like to be doing over the next few months. So. But yeah, if nobody else wants to kind of chat about their goals, which that's totally fine, then we can, I can at least start getting the timer ready for us here. So if you were not here last time, we did, I think 20 minute sprints. That's what I personally like to do. 20 minutes is a good, not too long, not too short sprint session for me. So if you're unfamiliar with what that is and you are a writer, first of all, I highly recommend writing sprints. They're a good way to kind of buckle down and focus. But essentially what we'll do is we'll set a timer. I'll put it on the screen so you can see it. You can see how much time is left. I will mute myself so there won't be any extraneous noise, hopefully for me. And you won't hear the awful noise of the timer going off, because I hate that noise, but hopefully you won't hear it. But yeah, we'll all write until the timer goes off, and then we will check in, do a short little check-in, kind of see where we're at. We can chat a little bit if you would like, but just a short little break to kind of refuel for the next one. So probably we'll do, I think we did 3 last time. We maybe do 3 or 4 sprints. So that seems like a reasonable amount of time to sit here. So probably the stream will probably be up for around an hour and a half or so. Maybe longer, depending on how we all feel. We'll see. We can chat about it. So revisiting old unfinished projects. Yeah, that's pretty much what this year is going to be for me too, because I was bad, and not bad. I mean, everybody always says like, oh, just focus on one thing because you'll never finish it. But everybody's different. But yeah, I have a lot of like stuff I started but didn't finish. So I'm going to be doing the exact same thing. So I wish you luck with that. That can be really fun. I love doing that because I can definitely see how much I've improved, even if I've only shelved something for just a short period of time. When I come back to it, I can definitely see ways to make it better, and just that helps me. Oh, sorry, cat. That helps me because stay focused, because I can make it even better than it was before. The Notre Dame retelling, I don't know if it's going to be accepted. The deadline is tomorrow, so other authors can submit up till tomorrow, and they're going to pick which stories are going to be in it. So I don't know if it will be published or not. If it's not going to be published in that, I will probably submit it to another anthology, or I might publish it on my own. Either way, it will be published. But if it gets published in what I hope it will be published in, it's called Fractured Folklore. It is going to be by Ink and Fable Publishing, which I think some of you might know her. Sophie has a company with a few of her friends, and it's called Ink and Fable. So if you Google that, it'll hopefully, I think, pop right up. They have a website. You can check it out. But the cover's gorgeous. It's will release around Halloween if my story will be included. So it's a good little time of year, I think, to release a story like mine is. But the theme for the anthology was like twisted fairy tales that featured strong female presenting heroines. So it wasn't a complete requirement for the main character to be female, but they did kind of want the anthology to focus on strong female presenting characters with like twisted dark fairy tale retellings. And it is an adult collection, so I know that my story has a few, it's not as bad as the things I normally write, but it does have a few content warnings, so just make sure that it's for you before you check it out, just in case it might not be, and that's totally fine. Yeah, she's now sitting right here, so hopefully she stops being the way that she is, but probably not. Okay, all right, you're being bad. Stop. Please stop. Okay, all right, you're gonna go on the floor. She's being bad. She heard me. All right, I think I'm ready to get started if you guys are. So I'm still kind of new to this stream. Okay. So we got this timer here. So we will, if you guys are ready, we can get started with the first 20-minute sprint. I have my chapters up here that I'll be working on. So they're off screen because they're not ready to see the light of day yet. So, but yeah, I will be working on my stuff. You guys can work on yours, and we'll go for the next 20 minutes or so. So I did figure out how to change the ugly black background to something nebula, so it's a little bit prettier to look at. All right, so I will do 20 minutes here. Oh, this goes for quite, oh no, not that long. All right, so 3, 2, 1, go. All right, halfway through, 10 minutes to go. All right, it is time. I made a lot more progress than I thought that I was going to, at least for the first round. I edited / rewrote about half a page, so that was really good for me, especially considering how heavy this next bit is and how carefully I have to be with my word choice. It is a very, very emotional scene, so we're having a fun discussion. It's one of those scenes where both the characters want the same thing, and if they would just work together, they could accomplish their goal, but they will not allow themselves to work together for reasons. So one of those. I don't know what trope that is, but that's what I'm writing. So how did everybody else do? I don't know why everybody always decides to text me during these streams. That's awesome. I think you said you ghostwrite nonfiction, right? So I'm still jealous of 2 pages. I want to be 2 pages. Hey, if I can even like make a dent on this chapter, I will be happy. So that's awesome. Yeah, true. I've never tried to write nonfiction. I don't know that I could. Well, I probably could. I guess I just don't know if I would want to. But yeah, they usually do, but that means it's because you've improved. So nothing wrong with that. It's not Rebecca and Alex, but good guess. I don't want to say who it is because minor spoilers. Rebecca is one of them, but the other character is not Alex. It's a very good guess. Oh, good. I think I remember you commenting the other day that you were just on chapter 4, so I'm glad that you are on chapter 5 now. It's probably obvious who the other character is if it's not Alex, but I'm still not going to say it. These chapters I'm working on and sending to betas here as soon as I'm done with them haven't seen betas yet. So, well, no, that's not true. They have, but it was a long time ago, and I pretty much rewrote all of it. So I'm a little bit nervous what they're going to think, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. All the feedback has been really, really good so far. Like I said, I had awesome betas this time. I don't know. Not that my betas that I've had before were bad by any means, but these ones are just like, I don't know. Their feedback is just equal parts of like compliments with criticism that I'm responding really well to it. So whatever they're all doing, I really vibe with it. So I would like to kidnap them and keep them forever. We'll see if they want to stick around. I have to write faster first. So I'm pretty itching to get into the next one because I left off on a fun sentence. So I would like to dive right back in if you guys are ready to do the next one. I like to too, but I am picky, unfortunately, with who I beta read for, only because, like, I do have to be into it to a certain extent enough to be able to read it while also give constructive feedback, because unfortunately I have gotten stuff to beta read that was not ready for the beta reader phase. So if it's ready and I'm into it, then that is great, and I love to beta read. But if it's not, please don't give it to me as a beta read, please. Like, if it's something that's less polished, that's also totally fine, but just don't present it as something that I'm beta reading, because that does really annoy me if it's not ready and I receive it. So don't do that. Yes, they are. I really haven't had bad. Well, about a year ago, I had some really bad ones. They were pretty mean. Thankfully, they did not stick around, and I didn't keep them around. But that's why I send in sections. I don't send unless it's a really short project. I don't send the whole thing all at once, because I would like to see how you give your feedback, what kind of stuff that you like and respond to, and how I respond to your feedback, just to see if we're a good fit for each other before I continue. And that's just for everybody. That's not just for me. But yeah, if it's clearly not for you, then I'm not going to let you keep reading, because there was one guy who completely ripped apart like a couple chapters I sent him. And first of all, I didn't ask him to rip it apart, so I felt bad because he clearly spent a lot of time on it. But I also wasn't really going to take his feedback seriously, because it was clear that he just wasn't into what I was writing, and that's fine. But he wasted his time. I wasted my time. Everybody felt bad. It was just awkward. So yeah. Good having you. Thanks for sticking around for the first one. That's fine. It is a little bit earlier in the day, so people might have errands and such. We might have somebody else joining us in a little bit. Maybe we'll see. It doesn't matter. It's fine. People said they were going to watch the replay, so I'll just pretend like there's more people here than there are. Yeah, are we ready to get started with the next one? It's about 2:45, so I think that we'll just go with the next one. Pretty good timing to start the next one. All right, we got our little nebula here. And oh, sorry, I guess go. I forgot to do the countdown. It starts as soon as I do it. All right, 20 minutes, guys. Gals, non-binary pals. Sorry, I shouldn't say guys. 5-minute-ish warning. All right, time. I did really, really well again. I got to the bottom of the page, so I did halfway last time, and I did the other half this time. I would absolutely love to keep that momentum going. We'll see. I don't know. I tend to kind of drop off toward the end of these, but I'm definitely up for doing at least one more. How did everybody else do? I'm sticking to my outline too, which doesn't always happen. So yay me, we're doing good this time. Milo, you want to come say hi? Come on. Come here. Come on. Come on. No, he doesn't want to jump up. Come here. Say hi. No? Alright. He's very much a do what he wants type of cat. Oh, hey, are you off work? So this is my friend here, who I know was working on her submission for Fractured Folklore that I talked about a little bit ago. Have you finished yet? Usually my first sprint is really bad too. I can relate, so trust me. Yay! You've got to be exhausted. I feel you though. Do you want to know when I submitted Imperial Devices? I submitted Imperial Devices at 12:01, the day of the deadline, and I was freaking out because my anxiety-ridden brain was like, "It was a minute past the deadline. They're not going to accept it," and it got accepted. So it was a lie, but I feel you with the submitting at the last minute. That's why with this one I was determined. I was like, all right, I'm just going to finish it and send it because I don't want to be freaking out about the deadline again. Also, I'm sorry if my knee pops into the camera. It's like right here. I sit really weird, sorry. And I swear I'm wearing pants. It's a bare knee, but I am wearing pants. It's fine. That's still good progress, 159. Yeah, that's where I'm at too. I normally don't write half a page in 20 minutes. I'm using old writing and I'm kind of piecing together, deciding what I want to keep and adding new stuff where needed. Although I think I did actually write mostly new stuff this time. I'm writing a conversation that didn't exist before. So I am unfortunately discovering that I'm an oh, you can see my knee, oops. I'm unfortunately discovering that I am an underwriter. So I've been doing nothing but adding thousands of words to this already monster draft. Somebody please help me. Hey, I've been there. I've been staying up until about that time writing each night. I didn't last night. I read last night because I got so caught up in To Sleep in a Sea of Stars. I was shook. That book has me hooked. Yeah, I've been there for sure. You got this. You can probably do that in the next sprint or maybe two. We'll maybe do two more. We'll definitely do at least one more, maybe two. We'll see how I'm feeling after the next one. But yeah, we'll do at least one more for sure. All right, if everybody is ready to start here, then we will get started. Yeah, I second a nap. I think you should absolutely nap after this. You need to. I have to clean my house after this. I'm not looking forward to it. It probably doesn't need that much editing. Hopefully. We'll see. You'll see. But I really didn't edit much of mine. Oops. But I mean, the people I sent it to said it was fine, so I didn't want to overthink. But yeah, do what you need. You'll be fine. You'll submit it. Will you stop biting me? All right. So I think we'll get this next timer going here. I don't want to lose my momentum either. All right. So we'll do 3, 2, 1, go. All right, 5-minute warning. All right, it is time. I did okay that time. I was a little bit distracted. I was admiring what I wrote from the last time. Not admiring, well, maybe a little bit, but I just am very emotional because what I'm working on is something that has been a long time coming. So it's just really cool to see it on paper. So um, I wish I could tell you, but it's like the biggest spoiler of the book, so I can't. But oh, it is so good. So nice. I'm wrapping up the conversation that I had to write from scratch. This is all new stuff that I'm writing, which is why I'm going a little bit slower now. But once this conversation wraps up, I can go back to taking stuff from earlier drafts and just kind of cutting and pasting what I need and what I want to keep. So it'll go a lot quicker after that, and I will be done with this chapter. Maybe I could get 2 chapters done today. It's only 3:30 for me, so that would be amazing. There's another chapter that's long-ish, but if I could get that out of the way, and I still have tomorrow to do plenty of stuff, so I might be actually on track. Dare I say it? Man. How did everybody else do? I think I am up for one more, so we'll check in here shortly, and then we'll do one more, and then we'll wrap up after that. So I can get some food here. Hello, Uncle Kent. I don't know if he's still around. Good to see you. Good for you to be here. I don't know that you're a writer, but hey, if you are, then welcome. If you're not, then also welcome. Hopefully you're maybe getting some stuff done with us as we set these timers and work on our projects. That's a mood. That's absolutely a mood. I don't know. Words are just flowing for me right now, but that's definitely me. That was me last night for sure. That's why I didn't really write at all last night. I just read because I was not feeling whatever I'm feeling right now last night. So, but hey, you said you only have a couple paragraphs left to go, so 93 words is a decent sized paragraph. Keep going. I don't know about anybody else, but whenever I'm like near the end of a project, I just like, I don't care what is going on in my life. I sit my butt in my chair and I just fly through and I like word vomit on the page, and then I send it off to people that I trust and have them tell me if it's bad or not. But I get to a point where I just want to be done. So yeah, that's a very fair point. I got too much sleep last night. I didn't get out of bed until I think 11, and I was in bed at like 2. So more sleep than I have been getting, and I needed it badly because I've been sleep depriving myself all week as well because of work. So I do enjoy these Monday through Friday schedules. That wasn't me for the longest time. This is my first Monday through Friday job I've ever worked, but I enjoy it. I wish all jobs, like, even if jobs can't, give you a Monday through Friday, which I completely understand, I wish that jobs would be more willing to give people at least like a regular schedule with set days off, but they'll never do that. So, because capitalism. It's just very nice knowing consistently what days I have to myself and have to do things. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. If anybody else would like to discuss theirs, we can. If not, then we can keep going. Oh, it's late for you. Thank you for joining. I know it is late. 150 is good. That's great. That's awesome. I feel like let me see. I'm curious how many I got last time. It was less than I've been getting. Let's see. I got at 177, so that's great. We're all on the slow train. It's fine. Sorry, I have to make a note to myself here, but we can keep going after this. All right. Are you guys ready for one more? This will be our last one, and we'll probably finish up here around 4 o'clock-ish for me. So whatever the next hour coming up is probably around when we'll finish. So gives us a few minutes at the end to kind of check in, say our goodbyes. But all right, I will start the timer for our last sprint of the day. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. 5-minute-ish warning. All right, time for the last one. I don't think you guys can tell my camera looks okay, but the sun is now shining to a point where I can barely see my screen, so good place to end. It was getting pretty hard to see, so I'll probably move to my room if I want to keep typing, but I'm probably going to take a little break after this. I got another third of the way down my page, so altogether I wrote a page and 2/3. So I am very pleased with that, personally. And it should not be a problem later for me to finish this chapter once I finish doing the few things that I need to do. And maybe another one later tonight because it's about halfway done too. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. I have a lot to do today. So, but there's also tomorrow. So, yeah, we will see. I am excited with my progress though, for sure. This is awesome. Oh, I'm not that inspirational. I like to do my creative things. Spend too much time doing them probably. Cats are back at it, so sorry if you hear that. But yeah, we're probably gonna end it here. If you guys want to chat about your progress, you're more than welcome. But I definitely need a little break. I need a food break. So it's about 4 o'clock for me already. Jeez. Yeah, thank you for being here. This was fun as usual. We'll probably continue this next month. It seems like it's a good thing for people. So monthly for right now. We'll see if I can get organized enough to do them more than once a month. I don't know if Marie's still here, but I want to know if she fell asleep or if she finished. She'll tell me later, I'm sure. Oh goodness, this sunlight. I wish I don't have blinds in here. Probably should get some, but I'm like never in here for like important things, so. Oh, the sun is just bright today. Sorry, the screen is hard to see. Oh, okay. 368 words. Look at you. That's awesome. That's all right. Spelling can come later when you edit. Good. Yay. We like that. At least I like it. It does take me by surprise, though, as evidenced by last night when I was reading the book I was reading, and it got real graphic real fast. I had to take a breather for a second because I was very shocked at what just went down. Well, I wish you the best of luck in finishing, and then once you finish, yes, take a nap because you need it, and then you can edit with fresh eyes. Sorry. You're bad. All right, guys, I am pretty hungry, so I think I'm going to get off here and get some food. But thank you so much for being here. This was so fun. I feel like I was more productive now than I was the last time. So if next time I am even more productive, I'm a fan. So we'll keep switching up our times. I'll probably go back to a Sunday next month, and I don't know what time. I'm leaning towards something a little bit later. I know that's going to count a few of you out with time zones because it'll be in the middle of the night for you. But later times work better for me typically, so I might lean towards more toward a later time. But But yeah, thank you so much for being here. This was fun. Hopefully this was helpful to those of you here live and those of you watching the replay. So thank you so much. I'm gonna head out. Have a great rest of your day, evening, wherever it is that you are.